Hello everyone, it is iWar. It's been about 2 months since the In Between has been released, and I thought I would, come here and do a little bit of a playthrough while I talk about the game's release and the game's history and stuff like that. So hopefully you guys enjoy. You can find the game on itch.io or Game Jolt down in the description. And that's it. Let us see. I've just reset this save. Let me just put this sounds down a bit. This song, Sinister by Samuel F. Johans. Very good song. Very good song. I was very happy when I found it. So let's start. This will be not a spoiler-free playthrough, so if you want to learn about this story for yourself, then I recommend you play it and not watch this video. But I will not watch every cutscene because the video will become quite long. So here we are in front of a factory that's being used as a front for a drug, I guess, trade gang or mafia or something like that. Our boss is giving us the rundown of if it's the right place, and he talks a bit weird, but I guess he takes care of us, so it's okay. So here you go, level 1 or stage 1-1. Here we have the music by Uncle Milk, also very good soundtrack. Very happy I found it. Ooh. Very good. Very. I said cool and good at the same time, so it sounded a bit weird. Let me turn this volume down before I start mumbling again. So here we are, stage 1-1. It's one of the first stages of the tutorials. There is a lot of text on screen, which I am not a big fan of, but it was the solution I found to such a complicated game, because the controls of this game are not really very easy to explain, I guess. So here I am, controlling a shadow. Fun fact, this purple shadow is known as the recorder in the game's files and code, because it's the shadow you use to record your steps. Huh, clever. We have a little tutorial teaching us how to perform the help action, and also telling us that if we lock in the next step while helping, the helping stance will go on forever. So let me show you. So you saw over there I just recorded the help step for a few seconds, but if I let it play out, it will stay here basically forever, right? And now I can come up here, and I will get a warning here because a shadow cannot really finish a level, right? So it's telling me to press Q and E so I can switch to false and actually finish the level itself. I just earned an achievement because I'll show you guys. The false took out his earphones and the music goes down. I just earned an achievement called Told You So. Ignore the tutorial and try to beat the factory shade entrance with a shadow. And this unlocks a bit of trivia, I guess, about the game. So Shadows 1. Apparitions of falses from different realities. These shadows, nicknamed by False himself due to their dark and ghostly appearance, lend a helping hand in his missions, letting him act as a one-man army, a master of infiltration. So very good, you can learn a little bit more about the universe by reading these lore tidbits. I will not read all of them in this playthrough, just, you know, so you guys can find out about the game for yourselves. So let us finish this level really quick. So I get help here and I go to the next level. Very simple stuff. So the second tutorial, it is teaching us how to record a new step, right? So I just record a new step. If I press Q, then that step has been erased. But if I record a new step and I press tab, I just cancel what I'm doing currently and the step continues here, right? Very simple stuff, just so you'll be able to, if you end up messing up, for example, you come here and you, oh, I missed, and instead of having to redo every step before it, you can just hold tab and start over the current one, right? So this tutorial teaches about how you deal with items and how you can throw item or you can let it go gently on the floor. It also teaches about grates and gates, where a grate is a piece of the level where only items can pass through, and a gate is a door that cannot be opened directly by hand. As you can see, there is a little connection over there. So let's beat this level real quick. I'll show you two ways to beat this level. So the first one, we go up here and we press the lever, which opens the gate. Very simple. A second way that you can do it is if you grab a bucket. So if I grab a bucket over here and I throw it at the lever, it also opens the gate. There is a third way that you can beat this level, which is quite fast, but I will not show you because it's one of the ways you can get the achievement, so you guys will have to figure it out yourselves. So, okay, let's do it. I jump here, I throw the buckets, and I lock the plan in. Now I'm controlling falls. Very simple stuff. Falls is a young man. He is about 17, 18 years old. His name is pronounced Falls by me, but I guess some people can pronounce it Faux from the French name, right? But as his full name is Faustus, I chose to call him Faus, F-A-U-S, Faus. So this is the last tutorial. It teaches us about how there is a time limit that only runs if you are executing the plan. So if you are just controlling a shadow, the timer will run, but it will not affect anything. So you do not have to worry about failing the level or something. And also teaches us about enemies. So you can see there's a stationary enemy over there, and there's a patrolling enemy over here that will follow the yellow line. So if I want, you can see that it will go from left to right. There is also a usable item here, our first usable item. You can pick it up by pressing F. And you can see over here on the top left, there is a use button, which the buckets from before did not. You can go back and check. And if I press use, I simply hit something with it. I can still throw it. So let's beat this level real quick. If I want to, I can do it with a shadow, but I could do it with false as well. So I can just hit him over here. But if he hits me back, I go back to planning, right? And the shadow did not record. If I do the same with false, there is a little bit different. Opa, he missed. Which we get these stacks that won't do, because as you remember, we are actually planning something, not really doing it. And I have two options. I can try again, or I can go back to planning. So I can try again directly from false, or I can go back to the shadows and plan a little bit more. So let's plan a little bit more. And let's beat these guys up. I can also pick up a plant here and use it. So we'll switch to false again and finish the level. There is a cutscene over here that I think is quite funny. We'll watch the beginning of it. So we are here to get this ladder that's floating here. Let's get it. You can see the shadows interacting with each other, cleaning up the place, you know, no evidence left behind. False just took a picture of the address that's on the letter, sent it to his boss, and they basically talk about how the boss is proud of False and he treats him a little bit like a grandparent. It's not something that False really enjoys, as you can see. He's not a big fan of it. And the boss explains that the address is for another heist where some big money is. And of course that's a problem for False, as he is the one who will have to go and get it. The boss just went offline after False asked for help. Classic. We have a little facepalm from the shadow over there. Here you find ourselves in False's apartment. Oh, notification. It's pretty beat down, pretty run down. It's quite sad, the situation False is forced to live in. You can find out about it more from the lore tidbits that I talked about before. But he basically tells us what we are going to do, what we have to do, and he sends us a car to pick us up so we can go to the next level. So let's skip this cutscene, it's quite long. And here you are at a hotel. You can see it over here. It's called the hotel. The level's name is Classy Lobby. Very interesting, very cool. So here we have our first trap, which is that blue cylinder over there that's has a red contour to it. If you get close to it, it will smash us. That is called the Smasher in the game. And as you can see, it's linked to the lever over there that's in front of an enemy. So let's deal with that enemy and pull the lever. Oops, let's bait him. Okay, now keep your eye over here on the top right. That green light is now off, and so I would be able to go through it no problem. But that was quite slow because I was teaching you guys how to do it. Another way we can do it is if we get the plant over here and just throw it at the enemy, the plant will activate, deliver and kill the enemy, so it's quite fast. So let's do it. I can aim a little, right? So you can see that the cursor is turning green over here and red over here, right? So by turning red, it's telling you, the player, that you will kill the enemy by throwing it here, and if it's turning green, you will tell you that it is going to pull the lever by throwing it here. So let's do that. As you can see, it pulled the lever, and I spent a lot of time aiming, but that aiming was in time stop, so it's instant for us now that we are false, as you can see. And the smasher is off, we can continue. Now the levels have 30 seconds to beat, and so you have to work quite fast now, especially when you get to stage 2 from the second level, which is the first big stage and the first different enemy. Here we have a enemy that has a metal bat. What does that mean? That means that if we throw something at him, he will protect himself, and so it will not hurt him. So we have to find a different way to deal with him. Along with that, we have our first button up on the top left to a gate. The difference between a button and a lever is that a button is timed. So you press the button, the gate will open, but it will only stay open for a short amount of time. We will see that very soon. We have 2 platforms here and a grate in the middle, and we have a pistol down there. Let's grab the pistol. And we have no ammunition because the ammunition is up here. So let's go back and let's get the ammunition first, then get the gun, and now we are able to kill the bat-wielding bad guy. So let's do it in a faster way. We can get here, drop, and we can have another shadow come here and pick it up and shoot this guy, right? Now you might think to yourself, okay, so what do we do now? We kill this guy, we cannot jump over here, right? Help action, pretty simple, let's do it. Now we can go up here, but lo and behold, we have an enemy here and we have no way of protecting ourselves. And so we have to find a way to actually bring that pistol up there with us. So let's do it. We'll grab the pistol, we shoot him, and we throw the pistol up here. It's going to fall down here, but that's no problem. Let's set up a help action first. So we set up a help action. Why is that no problem, War, you may ask? Because we can grab it over here. See, I just grabbed it. I can jump here and I can kill that guy. Simple. So let's finish the level now. Let's finish the level now with false. So we will go over here and we'll press the button and go towards the gate. Let's do it. Oops, it's not fast enough. So what do we do now? Let's let the timer run out so you can see how it works when you let the timer run out. That would take too long, and that really would. So let's go back to planning and do something different over there. So we'll get the pistol down below, shoot the guy, grab the pistol again, shoot the second bad guy, and now we'll go to the left as a shadow and press the button. And now we can change to false and be able to actually finish the level. Oops, I messed up the timing a little bit. Let's do it again. No problem. Done. Let's go. Now I just wait for the shadow to open the door, and it did, so thank you very much. So here are the last level. It's quite a big one, it's very large. We are trying to get that briefcase right at the end, on the down right, the bottom right, sorry. And we have a few new things here. We have another trap, which is the wall turret. It will shoot you on sight. We also have the wall laser or laser turret, which is pretty self-explanatory. There is a line, big red laser in the middle that will hurt you if you touch it. And we have a new weapon and a new shield, which is a shotgun and a pen, respectively. and we have a new enemy, a Tommy wielding kind of mafia looking guy. Let me show you what he does, which is again pretty self-explanatory. He will shoot you on sight. If we get the shield, we are able to defend against it, but we have to keep holding it. We cannot really do much without it. So let's forge a pen. There is a bat over here. There is a bad guy over there, right? We have a button that leads to the laser, which means that if I press that button, the laser will turn off for a limited amount of time, because it's a button. And we have a new power source over there called the generator, which is linked to the wall turret. The generator cannot be turned off by hand. As you saw before, we can go up to a button or a lever and press F and turn it off. You cannot do that with a generator. We have to destroy it. And we can destroy it with a lot of different ways, but I think we'll go with the shotgun down below. So here's what I'll try to do, right? I will go grab the pen. I will defend myself from the Tommy wielding bad guy. I will press the laser turret button. I will have another shadow come here and helps another shadow get the shotgun, shoot that bad guy, throw the shotgun up here so I can get it with another shadow, destroy the generator, and then I can go to the end of the level smoothly, right? This is a very complicated plan. I wanted to, you know, as this is the last level, I wanted to show you guys like a full plan right away instead of just teaching you step by step. So let's do it, right? So I come here, I get the shield, he shoots 3 times, I throw the shield at him. The button is already pressed as I thrown the pen at him, right? So let's continue with the plan. We'll put a help action here. We'll get the shotgun here, kill this guy. Wait for the pen to make a noise. Oops, I did not do it fast enough. Or I've done something wrong. No, it was correct. Let's do it again. So 3 shots. The pen is thrown. Now the laser is down, right? So I will throw the shotgun over there. It doesn't really matter where it falls. I can just get it while it's flying. Let's set up a help action here. Another one here. And I ended up not using the bat over here. Oops. It seems that my plan has been a little bit weird from the beginning, so let's start over. Sometimes the shadows may mess up. Oops, I did it too slowly. Let's go again. And that's it. So let's go, help action. Grab the shotgun, shoot that guy. Wait for the laser to turn off. Throw the shotgun over there. Help action here. Another help action here. And I can go here and grab the shotgun. As you can see, there is no F here to turn it off, so I will just shoot it. It explodes, very simple. And by now I am able to complete the level, right? So let's go over here. Let's go up here just for fun, just because I have not come here. And as you can see, the wall turret is on. And now it is off, as my shadow has shot it. So let's grab it. And now this is a very long cutscene, as Shadow talks to his boss and he gets a text from a unknown number and things get pretty confusing. So I will skip this one, but I recommend you play it and watch it for yourself. It's very interesting, at least I think so. And that's about it. It's a pretty quick game. Of course, I am the developer of it, so I can do it pretty fast, even though I am teaching a little bit and showing how the game works. The game, again, it is available for download for free on itch.io or GameJolt. You can check the links in the description. The game is available in both English and Portuguese. There's a lot of achievements that will unlock different story tidbits, so you can learn a bit more about the characters. You can play any level that you have unlocked before. If you are interested in the songs that are playing, you can easily just click on that link button over there, and it will take you to the link website or SoundCloud of the song. You can check every message from the game here if you missed something in the cutscenes. The game is also available for keyboard and mouse and controllers for the a DS4 or a DualSense or a Xbox controller, Switch controller, wherever it works. I made sure of that. And if you want to show the game to someone else, you can reset it over here and it will reset all your save file. And that's about it. Check the game out, it's in the description. Stay tuned, I will post a few more videos in the next month or so. I will probably post a post-mortem about the development of the game and a channel update to update you guys on what I am planning to do in the future. So stay tuned for that, please subscribe, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much. I've been your host, War, and until then.